Three, two, one, go live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Easy Beasy podcast, where we keep things easy and beasy. I'm your host, my co-host over there, Brandon. I'm your host, Zay, and today we have a special guest on our podcast. Indeed. I have known this person for a little while now, so they are the first person that is a special guest on the Easy Beasy podcast. I would like everyone to welcome our girl, Lauren. Give it up for Lauren. Yes. Woo! How are we doing, Lauren?
Pretty good. How about you guys?
We're doing well.
Nice to fix it, Dajay.
Yeah, had to slide that in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Had to give our guest a special round of applause. Lauren, what you been up to? What's going on with you? Why don't you tell a little bit about yourself?
Okay, well, I'm 21. I have a pretty much of a roller coaster life, so not gonna get into that. But I'm a hottie. Y'all can check out my Instagram and see that. Other than that, just the basics.
Oh, sorry. I was snoring. I'm sorry.
Wow.
You went on for so long that I just
It was less than a minute.
Listen, we have a very limited time schedule. All right, yes. So our guests we can't ramble on forever. Okay.
Oh, no. Okay.
All right. I get the majority of the talking time here. I'm kidding.
All right.
We've already started this toxic. Okay. That was on me. You already started.
Yes.
So, you guys are in for an interesting show today. I'm just gonna let you all know that off jump. But no, Lauren, seriously, thank you for coming on the show. It's great. It's great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. It's interesting because you were one of the people who were you watched the first stream we did, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and I remember seeing someone like when we were talking about Lil Nas X's shoes, I remember somebody was like, in the live chat defending him, and I was like, who is this person? Who are we? Who am I arguing with right now, or who's like throwing arguments in there?
The facts that you were missing.
The facts that I was missing.
Yeah.
Like what, for example? If we can just get into that real quick. What were the facts? I'm curious.
It seemed like you were missing like the main message of like the music video, and I believe part of the message of the shoes, of the fact of he made them because people continuously told him to go to hell for being gay. So this was his stance at telling them, y'all want me to go to hell, so I'll go there. And him just being extra and he was being extra flamboyant during the whole thing. That was kind of the vibe that he was going for, I assume.
So
it could be right, because you remember his song Montaro, you can relate to that, he said that's the road that would be free for some people like him, right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, so here's the thing, right? I didn't really speak on the music video like that. I mean, I mentioned it in passing because I thought it was very convenient that the music video and the shoes dropped at the same time. Which again I have no problem with, but let's not act like that wasn't intentional, right? But
yeah, it was a marketing tactic, but they go together.
My only thing, I was like, again, I said just let him do him. You know what I'm saying? Just let him do his thing. But at the same time, it's like, sir, you're I don't know. I mean, that well, you have to admit, like, having the blood in the sole of the shoe, you know what I'm saying? That's like, we don't know where it's from. Apparently there's some You know what I'm saying?
And that
That's tough. That's tough for me. You know, it's a little tough,
Yes.
to say the least. If
that's fair.
you know, that's. But you know, he can do him. But
You know.
that's kind of sus. I don't know.
Mhm.
And not in the typical way. That's sus in like the like we got to keep our eye on you because I don't know what you got going on. And
Yeah,
I don't know
he's weird. He's weird, you know, a little. He's popping in the music industry, but you know, he's kind of weird in the music industry because you know he just popped out with you know Old Town Road, then all these new songs, and then this one came out after he like came out the closet.
I mean,
Doesn't
to be
he
fair,
only have like 3 songs?
like wait, say that again.
Doesn't he have only like 3 songs?
Well, he dropped an EP right
Oh,
after Old Town Road. It was like it was a 7, I think it was like a 7-track EP. And he had a few decent songs on there. I listened to it like maybe once or twice, and I didn't listen to it since it came out. That's not an indictment on him. That's just usually that's typically what I
just
do.
how it goes.
Yeah, that's typically how it goes, unless it's like something really hits different for me. But honestly, I mean, the music industry in general, like everyone's, there's a lot of like weird people in general. I mean, being weird isn't necessarily like, you know, that I think that's you can't be, you know, I don't know if it's possible to kind of have like full artist, like be a complete like, you know, full on artist and not get a little weird or not dive a little into your weirdness or part of you that, you know, might not be conventional. You know what I'm saying? Because art is unconventional by nature. Well, it's conventionally unconventional. Because
Right.
you know,
Yes.
you know that's one thing I like. I like about it a lot. So he can, you know, if that's his take on what he's trying to do, you know, that's cool. But at the same time, you know, I mean, I don't know. It's just very sus. It's very sus. It's very
Very
sus.
sad.
So, but yeah, so Lauren, you were. It's a weird thing with the three of us, right? Because we all went to the same high school.
Right.
Yeah.
I think around the time because Brandon, you were there in 9th and 10th grade in my high
Then I
school,
left.
and then you left, and then
I-
Lauren was there, but you know, she was kind of like in the background, just like chilling. You know, we were joking about this yesterday.
I don't know about that.
She was like from my perspective, right?
Fair.
You weren't really in the forefront too much. You were just like kind of, you know, just kind of that like that girl in like
Brandon just chilling in the
my
back.
English class that would just be saying snarky stuff all the time, and I'd just be like, okay, well, okay, fine, all right, that's cool, whatever. But then like
I had main character energy, and you just couldn't deal with it. I understand.
Oh, you know what? Hey, that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair. Yeah. So I mean, because we kind of all three of us, you know, might have intersected slightly, but you know, what was kind of the thing that you can like really remember, like when you think about like high school, like that time, like what was the thing that like really sticks out to you that like kind of hits you in the face, like this is what I got from it, or like this is what like I took out of it?
Positive or negative though?
Oh, I mean, listen, we can really go for negative if you want to, you know what I'm saying? I like that
Yes.
negative energy is you know, it gets
Don't
clicks.
don't go too crazy with it though.
Just don't. I mean, we can
Obviously
drop stories,
I know.
not names. That's the motto on this show. Stories, not names. What's good?
Right.
Anything
yeah.
goes. Give it to me.
Completely.
Give it to me.
I'm gonna say the most notable year for me in high school was 11th grade. It was a lot of stress, and I would like to say emotional trauma thanks to the big 3 teachers. If anyone went to the high school we went to, y'all know who I'm talking about.
The big 3.
The big 3.
Mm-mm.
So between those 3 teachers, I was very stressful, very stressed. And it was, I do remember my first teacher, she was a math teacher, pre-calc class.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yes.
Here we go. Go ahead. I already know what she's talking about. Yeah.
she would give you grades for coming to class on time, which I don't think should be graded. And that caused me to almost fail at one point because my bus was always late. And I was so stressed. I lived a mile away from the school. I started to just walk to and from school at that point because I didn't want to have to deal with her.
Barefoot through the glass, uphill both ways. You know what I'm
In
saying?
winter, cold as ever.
Yep.
And that's, she was dedicated at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was terrible. She was terrible.
Yeah, I yo, man, that school's so ratchet, bro. Like I just can't even, bro. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so, like, I just remember like every day just coming and it's just some ratchet nonsense going on.
There was
bro.
always something happening,
bro. It's always something happening in that school. Like, yo, like and like we were talking about this before too. It felt like there was a point where like every other day it was just like some fight going on, somebody scrapping.
You missed a day and you came back the worst mess.
Like, and it just got to a certain point, because for me personally, right? Like, I don't know about y'all, but for me personally, whenever there was a fight going on in school, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't care. Like, I would just be like, I'm trying to go to my class, not because like I was a square, which I mean I was, but like not all the way. You know what I'm saying? It was not like I didn't.
Energy.
It's just like, if like y'all are like little hormonal teenagers, like beating up each other because y'all like don't, you know, y'all are mad at somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that never really appealed to me. So so I was like, it would just all be something going on. It'll always be a fight going on. And then like the worst, honestly though, the fights were annoying, but it was whatever. But that's not what annoyed me. What annoyed me was what happened after, because you always come to class, right? If you got the wrong teacher, there would always be some teacher ranting, right? Talking about, man, these
kids could do so much with your life.
Could do so much.
You're in the hallways you're wasting your time. You should be in class, getting your
better
grades.
In your future.
Right.
You should be better in your future.
Like, and it's like, yo, I don't have anything to do with this. I'm just hungry and I want to go home. That's really what I was thinking.
To your class, lady. Like, come on.
Yeah,
I was doing my part.
Like, I remember like one time it got really bad. Like there were a bunch of like food fights and stuff in class, and like they threatened like one of the like then they brought everybody to the like to the gym, you know, sat us down, and they're like, you know, y'all are better than this. And if you guys keep up this behavior, we're going to take away all your school trips and you won't be able to go anywhere and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just sitting here, not a part of any of this, right? I don't have anything to do with this. Okay. But because the school was so ratchet, right? We couldn't even like, it's like you couldn't even just, you know, enjoy like simple high school stuff sometimes. You know
something though? Like, I remember that time that they pulled us to the gym and all that. I remember that. And it was funny because one, I wasn't a part of any of that. But two, I didn't care because I was poor. I couldn't afford the school trips anyway.
Facts. That's a big fact. You know, well, how much did we end up paying for stuff in senior year? That was like,
like 300.
That's like 300. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for like the
300.
The low end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was the low end because it was way more expensive. It could go up to 500, I believe.
I know some people who got like high school rings. By the way, if you buy
scam
like a high school ring, I'm sorry. You're dumb. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Like you got scammed. I don't know what else to tell you.
For something else.
Like, if I had one, it would be collecting dust in my closet right now. I already know. Like, I'm not where am I gonna wear that to? Yeah. Oh, I'm about to go out. Oh, okay. And I'm like at an event or something like that, and I got my high school ring on. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked me about it, like, oh, where'd you get that from? Oh, it's my high school ring.
That's for people who
2017 squad. Like, hey, big goofy. Like, come on, man.
I see if you got things like the hoodie that they've made, or like the yearbook or something like that for memory's sake.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, like like I do. That's the one thing I do regret. I do regret like not getting the yearbook. Kind of regret that because
You can come read mine.
oh okay no slick never mind I take that back that's why I didn't get one because I knew somebody would cop one and then I could just
I was in
bum it
yearbook
off them at
club,
any
so
time.
I made it. Like I already knew how much effort I put into that, so there was no way I was gonna leave without one.
Yearbook club, man, y'all were some scammers out there, bro. Y'all rigged that yearbook so hard. The yearbook was literally like 20 people, like who I don't know if y'all like
it was less than that. I thought
or less. I don't know. It wasn't that many people. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had to get in good with the yearbook club in order to get in the yearbook, you know what I'm saying? And it unless you like took like senior photos or something like that.
I mean most of us though.
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever though. I mean, I will say this one more thing before I ask y'all about something. Like, do y'all remember there was I don't want to be specific, right? I don't want to drop any
don't
names.
say anything, don't do anything like that.
but y'all remember this one teacher that we had that was so Lauren, were you a part of TSA?
Briefly in senior year, yes.
You briefly in senior year. So you know, we had this teacher, right?
Yeah.
And very, very, very interesting fellow.
Yes.
Very, very interesting guy. So in TSA, right? Technology Student Association, by the way, y'all don't know. Yeah, if y'all don't know, we had this thing called a laser engraver, right?
Oh, I remember that one.
And so, you know, we would engrave people's phones, people's whatever they wanted to get engraved.
Wanted, any design they wanted. You know what I'm saying? I remember a kid got Glow Gang on one of the devices.
Yeah. So we would engrave it, you know what I'm saying, for like a certain price or whatever. And you know, it was a cool business, kept things afloat, right? One day I leave, right? Because it's either me or somebody else in charge of the machine, right? So I leave, right? I come back. It's this girl that's irate. She is irate. She's mad. You guys messed up my phone, and y'all gonna pay for this. And I got iPhone 5C, and y'all gonna need to pay for it. I'm not paying for it. So like it was just I was like, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? So I check her out. I was like, what's good? She's like, one of y'all messing my phone, and y'all gonna pay for this? I'm like, yo, what's going on? Let me see. So she shows it to me. Back of the phone, burnt, just crisp, like just a big section of it just cut in deep. I said, who on earth did this? I wasn't here for this. I don't think any of us did for this. Come to find out, it was the guy. It was the guy. It was the teacher. Yeah. It was the teacher man.
So did he pay for it?
I actually don't know.
We don't know. That story is still mysterious to us. We don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. Brandon, and you looked up ways to replace the back, right? Like
so like I had a method of doing it. So I was gonna go purchase all the tools from what's the iFixit, you know, the iFix toolkits and the iPhone 5C backing to fix it. I'm like, is this really worth my time to fix someone's phone? I don't think so. So I just let it go over time.
Yep.
Not even just that, but that would have been money out of your pocket for a mistake you didn't make.
Oh yeah, I wasn't paying for that, so
right.
Nah. So yeah, shout out to him, bro. He was very interesting man.
Interesting man.
Didn't like me.
Like me either.
Didn't like Brandon either, and we didn't like him. So it was just a beautiful relationship.
And you know what's funny though? During that class, right?
Yeah.
You and me, we didn't mostly do his work. Most of what we did, we kind of copied it into like a flash drive for some other kids.
Yes,
you remember this?
Don't work in a class, bro. Because it was so easy. It was so easy. Like it was just monotonous. Like
it was a lot of the classes that had gym teachers. I'll say, basically, all of their classwork was so easy that you could legit get the kids to pay you to hand them work that you just did in like 2 minutes.
Because they care. Because like if you had a coach teaching your class, oh yeah, It was a smooth because they care more about coaching the team after school than they do about teaching the class. Like, let's be real.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That was always such a smooth, like, you know what I mean? Like, there are maybe like a few exceptions, right? You know what I mean? But like for most part, that was a smooth deal. Like,
you don't do much as work in the class. We're free. We can do what we want. Be in our phones. Do whatever we want.
Yeah, I mean, but it's so funny because you would have like a bunch of classes where you wouldn't do any work, and then you would just have one or two classes where it would just take up all your time. Shout out Miss Nataraj. Shout out Miss. She knows.
Natty Raj. You gotta say it right. You gotta give her nicknames.
Oh boy, I'm not even going with that because
going back to the teacher, right? Let me tell you something. That time when I was going blind, right? I was just surprised. Somehow I passed this class losing my vision. Like,
English?
Wait a minute. What do you mean? You just dropped that so casually, like what do you mean? Like you so you just
like how you had to always use the mouse, kind of draw the lines perfectly, right?
Yeah.
I can only see what I was doing. So, I'm still surprised, without how much effort I put into doing those work and losing my vision. I think I got like an 80 in this class somehow, but I still don't understand. But
yeah, he just didn't even. He just like clicked on stuff. Oh, close enough, and then that was it. So, shout out high school. High school was a very interesting time. That was just we didn't even talk about like a lot of. We could talk about a lot of the tomfoolery. Maybe on the next podcast, but but I have a question for everybody, and that includes people who are watching right now. So if you can put your opinion in chat about this, that would be pretty dope. Because I want to know what y'all think, right? So somebody had a question, right? Somebody had a question on Instagram. Remember, guys, I asked throughout the week, if you guys have any questions that you want us to answer, or things you want to know or anything like that. So, throughout the week, you guys can drop anything, and then, maybe I'll bring it up, once we start the podcast, right? So I got this question. Somebody asked, what would you do if you caught your girl cheating with someone that was better than you, right? Now let me address a few things, right? Let me address something first. Okay. I assume it was like a spelling error, so I assume that's what they meant. But if that is what they meant, first off, like, how would you know that they were like, would they tell you? I'm assuming that they would tell you like, hey, like this person was better than you, right, or something like that, or I don't know. But what would you do if like you found out your girl was cheating? So I want y'all to answer this, but I'm gonna answer first. So I think actually no, Lauren, you go ahead and answer. Like, what, whoever your significant other, whoever, like, what would you do? Like, what's the first thing that comes into your mind? Like instinct?
Okay, one, it depends on circumstance. So if I'm just walking in, and let's say my girlfriend's laying there booed up with some person, I'm an emotional person. I'm probably either going to argue in that moment or just kind of just leave. I feel like in that moment, I would more so just leave. Like grab what's important to me and just dip, because I'm just going to need time to myself and just kind of like keep them on block for a little bit until I can collect my bearings. But it's the better than me part that gets to me, because how would you know that they were better than you unless they told you?
So
that's the thing.
So Lauren,
that's what you'd be insulted.
So Lauren, first off, I like how you just told that lie right there in front of everybody. How you wouldn't you would just get up and walk away. Like you wouldn't go into the other room, grab a Glock, and start going to work.
I'm telling you,
let's be real now. Let's be real.
Told me that they were better. Maybe they might catch a case.
That sounds like a smooth case, Lauren. That sounds like a smooth case.
I can't
say they were better than you.
Podcast.
Come on,
What?
bro. Okay, in a video game. In a video, that's what they do on Twitch. In a video game, we're talking about a video game right now,
In a
right?
video game.
We're this is purely hypothetical in a video game. If this happened to you in a video game, what would you do? Somebody cheats on you, they're like, oh yeah, and they was better than you. What's good? Real answer this time, because not that whole. I would just walk out.
I'm not getting the Glock. They're not dying.
You're not getting the. Come on, man.
They're not dying. No,
on.
you got to play long game for those type of things. It's one of those like you
Oh,
broke
so you a
my
plotter.
heart, I destroy your life.
Oh, so you a plotter.
gotta think smart, man. It's
So
long game.
so it's like a smooth. It's like smooth and methodical. You know what I'm saying? You like,
Right.
you know.
At this point, you got two options. You can destroy something that means so much to them, or if they really hurt you, like really bad, right? This is like love of your life type energy. You were about to get married. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it. I'll make this work. We can do this. Like, I'll forgive you.
Okay.
But I'm not. I'm never letting this go. And I'm gonna destroy our whole relationship from that point forward is gonna be a mess.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna admit to it. And I can't wait. It's just gonna be a long game of now breaking your heart so that you can feel the pain that I felt kind of energy, you know? But that's just if I was in a video game playing it out, you know, one of those Sims.
Yeah, in a video game, guys, in a video game. Yeah. I think I was telling y'all yesterday, and like when we were talking about this, but like it's less so of like I don't know, it's less so more of like a heartbreak and more of like a pride thing, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I find out it's over. You know what I mean? Like, unless it's a very unless it happens and you come to me like ASAP, you know what I'm saying? Or like or come to me right after, or like, you know, we were talking about like maybe like a month or two, you know what I'm saying? It's like the highest we would go, you know what I mean? Because that's like a tough thing to come out and fess up about, right? But you know, if other than that, I'm gone, because it's like after that, it's just like, I mean, like, first off, you thought I was dumb, right? You thought I was a dummy, right? And that I wouldn't find out, and I was stupid, which I'm not stupid. So that's mistake number one, right? Mistake number two was doing it in the first place. And then mistake number three would be on my end, which would be to even
being stupid enough to be with you.
Exactly. And like waste my energy and waste my time. So like, and then so that's why I think just like the better than you part, that's not even really relevant to me, right? Like you for like first off, that's not gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen, right? We're not gonna have any.
You seem pretty tiny energy.
We're not gonna.
Yes.
Huh? Excuse me? Talking trash? I don't know if that's wise. I don't know. Okay,
you got
Lord.
a tiny voice. I think you would go to match, you know?
Okay. Boy, might have to lay you out for a little bit. Better watch yourself now. But no, seriously. Like I just look, guys, like at the end of the day, right? You know, you have to understand how much you are worth as a person. Point blank, period. Right. And some people, it sounds like something so obvious, but some people really don't understand that. And they feel like, you know, they've tied themselves to somebody for so long, or they tied their self-worth to somebody for so long, that they kind of feel afraid to, like, you know, try to just move on and try to, you know, I don't know, just try to feel like,
it's that though.
Well, okay, what do you think it is? I mean,
I think it's more so of just for people that are more emotional, I guess. I can speak for us. But it's not so much of not knowing my worth, but if I put my everything into this, and being that I have trust issues, if I get into a relationship with someone, that means I've opened up that trust issue spot, and I'm trusting you with everything. You have my heart. I'm putting all my effort into this. Some part of you is going to want to try to make that work, especially if this is a long-term thing. Despite the heartbreak, some part of you, depending on the circumstance, would want to make that work anyway. And it's not a moment of not knowing your self-worth. I know my self-worth. That's why I said depending on circumstance. But I put so much effort. That's like you starting a business and all of a sudden someone says you can't have this. You just gonna stop? Someone is suing you for the name. You're just gonna stop? Go rename it. Figure out your problem, deal with the suing, and rename your business. You're not gonna give up the whole thing. You put a lot of effort into that.
No, I will take them to court and sue. I will take them to court and sue them for the whole business. That's what I would do. I would take them to Judge Judy. You know what I'm saying? She would yell at them for being dumb, thinking I'm stupid when they're actually the stupid ones. And then, you know what I'm saying, I get my W, you know what I'm saying, in the court of law. I just feel like at the end of the day, if the other person is obviously on the morally wrong side of things, right? And again, it's depending on circumstances. I said really the only time like I would even think about like keeping things going would be like if they like came to me immediately, right? You know what I'm saying, or something like that. Because other than that, you know, it's just like I can't even say, oh, I invested something for too long, so like I can't leave it now simply because
it had like half a year to come tell me that they cheated on me. That's not worth it at this point.
But it's not even. It's just like, what was the basis of your relationship to begin with? If they're cheating on you, like, what was it even? You were obviously dissolute, like you obviously like had a delusional view of what your relationship is, right? If this stuff was going on behind the scenes and you ain't know about it, you know what I'm saying? So what was your relationship to begin with?
Especially if they thought they were better than you. So
right. Yeah, that just kills me. When he added that part to the question, I'm like, well, man, I don't know. I mean, Brandon, what do you think on all this, man? I know you over there plotting in silent as usual.
I know, you know me. So I'm just listening to see how everything's going. You know, I feel like I'd be a real good blind lawyer for some reason, but
got that you know what I'm saying? What's a famous lawyer?
There's actually some blind lawyers. I should follow one on Twitter. He's actually a legitimate lawyer.
You need to have that job.
I don't think you need. You don't need to. That if you can argue, I mean,
right?
And you smart, like that's.
But I think, but they're fighting for mostly for the blind rights. So like, if I didn't hear, there was a story about how Domino's and a blind person. The blind person was trying to order pizza, but Domino's probably wasn't as accessible on the webpage. Short story, he won some money from Domino's.
That's smart.
I want some Domino's now, y'all. That's smart. I'm sorry.
So back to the thing. If I found someone, so when I found someone cheating on me, I would say, like how Lauren says, I would probably give them a chance to reason with me, right? But the reason don't make sense to me, I'm leaving them.
Word.
Fair.
See, Brandon, no offense, Lauren. Brandon, I believe that, right? Because I don't know. I know both of y'all, right? So I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, Lauren, whatever your response is, I feel like I'd be probably closer to that. You know what I mean? But I feel like I'm kind of, I don't know. Like, at that point, it's just like, it's just the energy, you know what I'm saying? It isn't worth it. But now afterwards is a different story, right? Because I know y'all know this. But when you alone at like 3 a.m., you know what I'm saying? And you got the Drake playing. You got the playlist going.
Pride was hurt. You can't go back under no circumstance.
You hit that. You like,
go get you some new hoes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I just sent this one DM? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no.
You know, what if I just that thought never crossed your mind? Okay.
No, I'm not saying it wouldn't. I'm just saying you have to have some sort of strength.
True. Facts.
Plus, you have to realize if you had a pride issue before, for your sake, if you had a pride issue, going back to them, would that not hurt your pride? Because that seems like a pretty low, desperate point from my point of view.
I mean, getting into like a relationship, nah, I feel like that's completely off the table. You know what I'm saying?
But still like, messing with them?
But
they don't learn their lesson that way.
That's like, I just feel like that's an instinctual thing that a lot of people do. Like they just, you know, you hit up your ex, you hit up your ex when you're emotionally vulnerable. You know what I mean? Or like in an emotional in like a certain place. You like, I wonder what she up to right now, man. She was somebody else, like just I feel like that's natural, But at the end of the day, y'all, right? Somebody does you dirty like that. You just gotta
your ex.
You just gotta know, like, not to, not to say like this is not just about breakups in general. This is just about if somebody cheats on you, right?
Yeah, like strictly if that's the situation.
Yes, if that's the situation. Breakups in general, I mean, that's people are
it's circumstantial.
It's so different. Like people, I know somebody who like broke up with somebody else for like 2 years and they got back together 2 years later, like, and then they ended up getting married. Like, no cap. Like it's like just life is just crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Depending on like what happens. I mean, you just don't know. You just don't know. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, tell everybody in the chat, tell me what y'all think. Because we're kind of debating on like what the reaction would be. Like, oh, that's the one thing I forgot. So, what if it was somebody that you knew that did the cheating though? What if it was one of your homies, one of your friends? Like,
you go first.
Like, okay, so let's say, all right, let's say Lauren. Like, let's say you stole my girl, right?
I just might.
Okay, which will never happen in a million trillion years. So try again. Try again. No, thank you.
Sure?
Psych, yeet. You got the wrong number. Yeah. But let's say you stole my girl, right? Mm-hmm. First off, ow. Owie. Ouch. Second off, see, in a situation like that, who like my friend like is like betrays my trust too, like, and my girl betrays my trust, like, that's just too much for me. I don't know if I could handle that. Like, in a video game, right? In a video game, right? Somebody might catch these hands, like, in a video game.
Catch his hands. This is now the time to pull out the Glock.
Yeah.
This is Glock territory, okay?
Might have to pull out the glizzy, bro. I don't know, y'all.
That's say we catching cases.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, in the video game. Yeah, right. I mean, like, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I wouldn't know. Lauren, what would you?
I would.
Oh,
what do you mean?
It sounds like she got a plan.
No question about it.
What's the plan?
Like I said, similar scenario. Pretend you weren't there. As long as they didn't see them, dip. Let it play out. I'm curious to see how long they're gonna lie to me. I genuinely, I'll probably give it a couple of days at most if I can stand it. But
really,
we're sugar in the gas tank. Jolly Ranchers on the windshield
in a video game. Y'all.
Slashing 3 tires, not 4, because we don't want the insurance to pay for it. Okay, we are.
Yo, that's a thing.
Arson on the house. What do you mean? The house is coming down. If you got a business, that is gone, baby. You got kids? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your mamas.
Now basically what she's trying to say is finish it.
My video game character will be going to jail, is what I'm saying.
Word. Yeah. Yeah, like yeah. In you playing GTA, right? You know what I'm saying? This you gonna have 5 stars on you by the time you're done with your whole grand evil plan.
Yeah, just depend. Because keep in mind, we're not doing this to just one person. Now we got to do it to both of them. This is extra effort.
Yeah. I mean, like, I would say the same thing, right? Because especially depending on how close they are to me, right? Like, if it's somebody who's like super close, what I mean? I wouldn't be able to turn off the switch.
Circle.
No, I wouldn't be able.
People.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to turn off the switch. Like I would have to be very methodical with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't. You know, like I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't like turn on you immediately. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
I
you
can't
know,
let you know immediately. It's
nah,
gonna
no,
be
no,
a
no,
slow process. This is gonna be over the years at this point.
nah. Yeah, over the years. Wait a second. Wait, I didn't say all that. I didn't. I didn't say all that. But
Look, man, some of us
yo, you
hold
sound like a Bond villain right now. I'm not gonna answer you. Oh, yo, that's crazy. Oh man. But but yeah. But I have a question for y'all though. Apart from plotting your evil plan to get vengeance on your ex in a video game.
Mhm.
What's one thing like to put this in perspective, guys? The year is 1/3 of the way over already, pretty much.
Yes, it is.
Right.
And it's going by
1/3.
fast. It
It's
really
going by
is.
fast. Right. Just another birthday has passed by for me. Another reminder of how old I'm getting.
Right, you're 5 now, aren't you?
I've been 5
Yeah,
actually.
a quarter.
Get with the program. You're very late.
Oh my god, I said in a quarter.
Oh, in a quarter. Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
Yeah. So, what's one thing y'all trying to do before the year ends? Because I went over and looked at my calendar the other day, and I realized this is the middle of April, and I was like,
I have a top 5.
oh, I'm not doing that this year. Ooh. So, what are y'all plans like?
I got a top 5, but I want to hear from Brandon first.
Yeah, Brandon.
For me, being blind is very different. So, like, what I really want to do again, me and Dad talk about this. I want to take a Dad indoor rock climbing. I really do want to take him indoor rock climbing. And then probably,
you know what's crazy? Like he's been, my boy's been rock climbing before.
I've been rock climbing already.
And you know, he sent me the video of it, and he was like, my boy was very high up. Like I was actually kind of shook because I've never been rock climbing, indoor rock climbing, outdoor rock climbing. I really don't. I don't necessarily plan on doing it. It's just probably one of those things that will happen spontaneously because like I don't do heights like that.
Oh, that's right.
You know,
like we could put you up for like 5 feet for kids.
chill out. What you think? Hold on, Lauren. You hear him just challenge my you hear him just like bro, like I'm built different, Brandon. Like I handle fear head on.
Listen, if I can do it and I'm blind, you can do it too. All right.
So
okay, first of all,
hold up. That's not even fair, bro. Like
energy. That's not fair.
All right. So first off,
normal people, okay? You're OP.
Yeah, Brandon is, I don't know, man. He just like he has like sixth like sense to him, you know what I mean? Where he just like he gained like he has like extra power or something, like where he just has superhuman ability.
Leveled up
like,
beyond us.
He's just I don't know, man. Like he just levels up. Like every time I talk to him, like he's just like leveled up like a new level. So I mean, you know,
he's
like
speed running.
He's really speed running the game, honestly. I come back, oh, he's done rock climbing. Oh, I come back again. Oh, you know, he's teaching now. Oh, I come back again. Oh, like he has a job now, and it's like he's getting paid like trillions of dollars.
Watch the next time you talk to him. He's gonna be running for president for the next 4 years.
You know what's
I vote for him.
What's funny?
I vote for him.
People really thought that I could run for president. I'm not even sure why. I didn't even believe myself.
Are you into politics?
Say it again.
Are you into politics?
Not much, but I do understand it here and there. So
I feel like everyone should be into politics. By the way, that's just an aside. Like you don't have to like it, right? No one likes it, but
at least understand the basics.
You should know what's going on, right? I think we're all in agreement. You know what I mean? But I'd vote for you. You know what I'm saying? What would be your campaign slogan?
Policies.
What would be your policies, bro? Like,
So my first policy, of course, if I do become president as a blind individual, I want to make sure that in the United States, no matter where we go, we have the right to accessibility. That's one thing I want to get through.
That's pretty good.
Yes, because if you go somewhere, some places are inaccessible. Like right now, with COVID-19, You expect me to look at a marking to stand 6 feet apart?
Oh yeah,
No.
that's so
Oh.
corny. Can I rant about that real quick, y'all? Bro, no one follows that junk, bro. No one.
No one.
No
Oh my
one
God.
does.
Listen,
It's-
they would look, even being black. I know some people who would try to go to the store, right? They
yeah.
will tell you, you guys stand 6 feet apart. Like, what do you mean? Like, I can't see. They don't even want to touch you because of COVID-19 to help us. So like, and they're going to struggle with us, like go that way, this way, which way?
Which
That
way?
Yeah, that way. Yeah. Over there by that thing, right?
Yeah, because
Give me a left,
I'm not,
right.
I'm not, I'm not going
What?
to blame, like, if people know how to direct people, like blind people in directions. So like, what I like is if you know the basics of the clock directions, right?
Word,
Brandon,
okay.
go to your 12, go to your 1. That I'll be really go straight and go to your 12.
Right.
Go straight
Yeah,
and go to
you
your
have to
1.
understand that's not something that the media teaches regular people
I
because
know.
That's
America is
facts.
not for accessibility.
That's big facts. Like,
So like, I feel like there should be more, like people should like at least try to walk with someone who's blind and figure out how can I assist them, because I haven't told you, but you can't just go like, I'm walking downtown Atlanta, or someone comes up to me like and touches me. I'm like, what the fuck is this? They don't touch me. What is this? Don't push me. If I need your help, ask.
Oh, yeah.
It,
That
it really happens because blind people, we don't need help. People look at us, they gonna need some help. They go up to you, right? They try to touch your elbow, like,
No.
sir, ma'am, what are you trying to do? I'm trying to help
No.
you.
no. I feel like that's counterintuitive, honestly. Like, unless someone specifically asks for help, you know what I mean? Like, it's just
That they need help unless they ask. Because
exactly.
that's offensive
Yes.
at that point.
Yeah. And not even just that, you're making things worse by like
Because you might be getting in their way. And
exactly.
what if other underlying problems? What if they have social anxiety that's really bad? You could be
Yeah.
making other problems worse for that.
Facts.
Yes. So if I did before, it'd be accessibility, probably fixing how we travel to, like here in Atlanta, some other places in the United States, we have those walking signals that actually talk to you guys. It goes, boom, 5 seconds before you can walk.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Now you
yeah.
can walk. So that'd be something cool to have, working on how we can make travel more accessible, making
They
the world more
actually
accessible.
have an app though on the phone because I used to be on it, where people can help blind people. Blind people that need help will open the app on their phone with their camera and show you what, and you tell them what you're looking at.
Brandon,
and help-
didn't you tell me? You told me about this app actually, right?
Yes, but remember, sometimes it won't be able, like, if you're really in traffic, right? Do you really want to pull your phone out for just that one moment? We want to like be more simple, like make things simple, but we can use that, right? So like it's called Be My Eyes, or you can use
Yeah.
something called Ira. So I use Be My
Right.
Eyes. Ira only gives you 5 minutes. If you have an pro account, which I'm not going to pay for yet, you will have more than 5 minutes.
That's kind of that's kind of messed up to make you pay for it, knowing that you're blind. Like that's something that should be a free thing that's accessible to you guys.
I mean, apps have to make money to stay operational, right? So
Yeah, but
Yes.
they can make people that want to help people pay for that sort of thing because we're willing to do that. I'd be more than willing to pay for like a
No,
premium.
so with Ira, these are specialized people. They are trained. So
Oh,
they get paid for what they're trained, right? But for Be My Eyes, they do it how you guys are thinking. They get people to help them pay for it, but they're for this side of the system. So like right now, Daze, you can go on your iPhone, download Be My Eyes, and volunteer to become a sighted volunteer, right? Same thing
right.
for Lauren. She can go on her Android device, download Be My Eyes, and volunteer to be a sighted. There's multiple, like over probably 1 million people who use Be My Eyes almost every day. I use them mostly for Microsoft Disability Center, which they can then connect to my computer and fix my Microsoft problems.
True. That's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad like there's like a network You know what I'm saying? Like a support network. Obviously, that makes a lot of this stuff really easy. Or at least more.
Oh,
You know,
got it.
go to help things go more smoothly, right? I mean,
Yeah. So that would be one of my improving technology in America for accessibility too, because most things on the app are not that accessible. You know, what if I want to play Fortnite? Now, no, you play Fortnite, but put gaming and accessibility more accessibility in thoughts if when you're making a product or something, because not everyone is going to be able to use it the way you use it.
thanks.
Fair.
You know what I would do as president?
What?
Lauren, guess what I would do? It's like a wild guess.
I don't know. I feel like you would start brothels or something.
Oh my
Something
God.
stupid.
Hey, chill out. Hey, listen. Why you say? Hey, why is it the first? Okay, wow. So you couldn't say like, oh, you'd probably, lift everyone out of homelessness, or you'd probably,
Yeah, but
have
your
some.
first thought's not going to be something like super good. Like I understand Brandon's first thought. I understand my first thought, but I don't know. I feel like it's just going to be something out of pocket.
Okay, what's yours then, Mrs. Big Morality? What's yours? Go ahead.
Personally, I want to help the homeless people. I feel like
Cap.
What?
Cap.
Sir,
Cap.
you know my history.
Cap. Okay, but so then why is mine the only selfish one?
Okay,
why am I
what
selfish?
is yours?
You know
what
mine
is yours?
I'm just
Okay.
saying.
Go ahead.
Okay, you know what mine is? I would declare myself king of the United States for all eternity. All right, okay, go ahead. So you guys go ahead. No, I'm kidding. Look, for real though. School, college, education.
Yes,
Make it free.
I know.
Number one. First thing I'm doing.
Yes.
Really good one.
Not only that, like there's
You should make
limited.
You should make education and health. So it should be like Canada and Europe.
Yeah, like education, health, both free. Like very simple. Like
I actually have
so many
so
many people's lives would just like that would just be so much better. You know what I'm saying? Like
yes,
for real.
because Lauren, if you know, I didn't tell you this, but Adazi knows how much my cancer treatment was, and he was kind of shocked.
I can get a rough outline because my grandmother passed away at the beginning of this year from stage 4 cancer. So I can get a rough outline of how much it would cost.
Yes, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It's out of pocket. It's very expensive.
And so like they're just so many like that's just the one thing. Like there are a lot of people. Somebody said this, right? And I didn't even think about it before they said it, but like there are a lot of people who are non-retirement age who still work only because they need to pay for healthcare.
Yeah.
Right. And if they were able to just retire, right, before, and have that just in their back pocket before they even like reach, retirement age and all that, it would open up jobs for younger people in the workforce, and I didn't even think about that. Like, that's just so, yeah, I didn't mean to get like, like super into that. I don't want to get too deep into that, but
yeah,
it'll definitely, those two things, like for real, like the amount that people pay for college. That's why all these boomers out here talking about, oh, just go get a job and then you go to school and then you work your way up the corporate ladder and then you
have an easy time as
college. Hey, newsflash, boomers, college costs like 2 cents back in the day. All right, check yourself. 2 cents.
50,000 now.
Like I could buy a candy bar, right, and go to college, right, and it'll cost less than $1. Right, watch yourself.
Work their college tuition off for all 4 years in like 2 months, I think.
Yeah, crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We still can't work that off, even if we worked our entire life with no sleep.
Yeah, it's just it's pretty whack. So like, somebody in the comments said we are not taught to save for retirement and how to handle debt. No, we're not. You know what they teach us in school?
The Pythagorean theorem. Mitochondria is the
mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, right? I know that off the top. All right. I can tell you what are the parts of the cell, right? It's the mitochondria, it's the phytoplasm,
Nucleus.
it's the nucleus, the cell membrane, right? Is that one of them? The yeah, that's the one that goes in the outer layer, like, right? Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't even, bro. I can't even tell you. I can't even spell 401k. All right, that's how much our education system has failed. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't even know how one works all the way. Right, I would have to go and look it up online. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not like our education. It's like it's just teaching us the wrong things. Like it's not teaching us to like. Yes, like we're not like what you would expect us to get after graduating high school. When we go out of school, right? It's real life. You know, you're not teaching us how to pay taxes, do our taxes, do this and that. You're teaching us what's 4 times 4? 16. How do you cut a piece of chicken in culinary art? Well, this is how you do it. I know that certainly could be beautiful, but really,
but it is there are just certain things that all of us have to go through, right? You would think that we would learn about those things first before anything else, or at least build towards those things, like taxes, right? Everyone got to do taxes. Why don't we learn about taxes in school?
yes.
Like, why don't we even, they don't even talk about it until never. They never
taxes, voting. There's so many things that you find out only because like you're 18 and suddenly you have to do it.
And you have to do it. Like, so.
And then you're still confused and have the biggest, you can mess up, and that's like a federal crime at that point.
Yeah. So
so y'all know yesterday was Saturday, right? I'm not sure if y'all are big into YouTube entertainment, but you know there was a big boxing match last night.
Oh, I didn't even watch it.
There was a what?
A boxing match between two YouTuber and a former MMA fighter or UFC fighter. Oh
boy, okay. This is yeah, I'm actually is it like what, Jake Paul or some or is it the other one Logan Paul? Which one is it? Logan Paul.
Is it Jake Paul?
Is Jake Paul
wasn't this one.
Okay. I actually didn't Did he lose?
I'm hoping he lost.
Why are you hoping he lost?
Hold on. I'm gonna say that you thought the pro man could do it. I think he got knocked out some way. I think he got knocked out.
That's tough. I the last fight I watched, like, it's Jake Paul, okay. The last fight I watched, like, that had a YouTuber in it was when Jake Paul knocked out Nate Robinson. And they had all the memes with him like laying on the ground, like he was asleep. My boy was out with the NyQuil, with that NyQuil punch. It was so he won with a quick knockout. Okay, yeah, I mean he's actually pretty decent, honestly. Like a lot of boxers who like talked about like how his like ability and stuff. They were like, yeah, he's like, for an amateur boxer, like he's actually pretty good.
Yes,
you know,
he actually been building up since his first fight with Zedgy. From the first fight, you know, it's been rumored that he trains nonstop.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
yes,
you know what, y'all, I'm feeling inspired. All right, Brandon's gonna be my trainer. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm all I need is 3 months. I don't even need 6. I don't even need a year. Give me 3 months. All right.
Are you sure boxing's really
I'm in the ring with Jake Paul in 3 months. Watch me.
Oh god.
Hey, hold on, bro. If he find this podcast,
Jake, hit me up on Insta at official Zayo. All right, we can schedule out the details.
This is his official debut.
Yeah, this is gonna be my debut, y'all.
You ready to take your L?
I'm ready to take my W. Actually, I know you, both of you, as kind, supportive friends, would bet on me, right?
I mean, I'll come. I'll watch. I'll cheer you on.
But you would put 20 on me though, right? Right.
No, I'll probably put $1.
Oh, I'll put a quarter. No,
crazy.
No, a dime.
A dime? You just heard how she was like, "Oh, nah, a quarter's too much." A dime, yeah. Nah, I'm not even paying that much to watch this boy lose. Okay, bet. Right. When I'm world heavyweight champion of the YouTube world, and I have all the YouTube babes, y'all gonna be sorry. It's cool. It's cool though. All right. Look, I don't need anybody's approval. All right. So just look, but shout out to Jake Paul. It's really impressive what he's doing. Somebody
Go ahead.
Some hater in the live chat said 50 cents. All right, I bet. Y'all gonna see. It's okay.
If you put my 10 with her 50, you got 60 cents. That's a lot.
Maybe I can go to college in the 60s with that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can buy a candy bar or go to college in the 1960s. Who knows?
60 cents isn't enough for a candy bar. That's like 140. Some 118.
Yeah. Yo, take me back to I can't even say that. Actually, never mind. Don't take me back to the 50s. Please don't. I don't think it would end well for anybody here.
No.
Oh, yo. All right, y'all. Lauren. I just have to say I really appreciate you coming on to the show.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. There's some love in the chat, you know what I'm saying? I won't do y'all dirty, all right? I'm gonna be training real soon. You know what I'm saying? I got some pics going on the Insta. Lauren, shout out your Insta. Shout out your social for me real quick.
The Lore Monster. Y'all can hit me up. I promise I'm as attractive as I sound.
So yeah, I don't really judge people like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very pure and like, you know, I just don't look at people like that. So I can't really speak on that. But you know, if she says she's an attractive lady, then I'll say so as well. All right. That's what I'll say. So
I
yeah.
feel like that was more
You sure? What you mean? I'm trying to be diplomatic. All right. I'm trying to be fair to all my guests. All right. I'll give the same answer to everybody. Okay. You say what you are, I'll back you up. You know what I mean? If I'm like if I'm like I'm butt ugly, I want y'all to be like, yeah, he's butt ugly, because that's what he believes in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, by the way, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm just hypothetical. But anyway, thank you, Lauren. Appreciate you coming on. Thank you, Brandon, for being my co-host as always.
You're welcome, bro.
Love you, Brody. Well, with that being said, it's time to end the show. Shout out to everybody that showed up on the live stream. We stream every Sunday at 3:30.
Check out time for everyone that's not in the East Coast.
Right. You if you catch the what's it called? The video. If you catch the video after this, shout out to you. Put something in the comment section about what you think about any of the topics we talked about today. You can check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, do all that, this, that, and the other. Anything else you guys want to say before we head out?
No, not at all. Thank you for having me here, though.
You're welcome.
All right, y'all. I really appreciate you guys showing up. Thank you, Lauren, for coming on the show. Next week, we might have another guest on, so everybody stay tuned for that. But until then, it's your boy Zayo, Brandon, Lauren. Thank you for coming on.
All right, peace.
Keep it easy and beezy. See y'all.
Yes.